Imagine a world where your Friday night plans always included a trip to a massive blue and yellow store. Rows upon rows of VHS tapes and DVDs, the smell of fresh popcorn, and the excitement of finding that last copy of the latest Blockbuster hit. For millions, this was more than just a store. It was a ritual. But in the blink of an eye, that empire crumbled, swept away by a red envelope and the rise of streaming. This is the story of Blockbuster. Its meteoric rise, tragic fall, and the moment it could have changed everything. In a world captivated by rapid advancements in technology and digital innovation, the nostalgic echoes of Blockbuster's iconic blue and yellow logo resonate deeply. Families navigating the aisles filled with eclectic movie choices created bonds, laughter, and cherished memories that transcended generations. As the last rental store stands in Bend, Oregon, it serves as a poignant reminder of a time when weekends were defined by family movie nights, popcorn, and the thrill of discovering a new film to share together. Would anyone have imagined that such a simple act of renting a movie could become a fleeting glimpse into a cultural phenomenon? In the early days of Blockbuster, the excitement was palpable as families gathered around to choose their weekend entertainment. Children clutched their parents' hands, eyes wide with wonder, as they eagerly approached the towering walls of tapes and DVDs. The warm glow of neon lights illuminated the various genres, creating an inviting atmosphere that promised a world of adventures waiting just behind the plastic cases. Families weighed their options carefully, debating between the latest blockbuster, the nostalgic classic, or perhaps an animated film that would ignite laughter. As they stepped inside, the familiar scent of popcorn spilled out from the small concession stand, mingling with the smell of fresh new VHS tapes. Parents exchanged knowing smiles as they reminisced about their own childhood movie nights, while children squabbled over whose turn it was to pick. "How about Honey? I Shrunk the Kids," one child suggested, their face lighting up with excitement, while another piped in, "No way! We need to watch The Lion King." Each familial debate echoed the laughter and joy that accompanied these simple outings, creating a truly magical atmosphere that only Blockbuster could provide. The anticipation that filled the air was as tangible as the excitement of viewing their chosen film later that evening. As families made their selections, the sound of the checkout scanner beeped rhythmically, a soundtrack to their excitement. With each movie tucked under their arms, parents nudged their children, reminding them to be gentle, as if cradling precious treasures. "Remember to rewind before returning," one mother would say, eliciting playful groans. Yet, in this moment of joyous selection, the family's bond was palpable, a shared experience that would lead to laughter, tears, and discussions long after the credits rolled. The glow of the TV set awaited their return home, a beacon of the night's impending adventure. As the family finally settled on a choice, a sweet reunion with popcorn was inevitable, each kernel embodying their excitement. They hurried back home, where the anticipation was electric. The living room transformed into their personal theater, equipped with dimmed lights and a cozy atmosphere. The VHS tape was carefully inserted into the dusty VCR, and the iconic logo of the movie blinked to life on the screen. Cheers erupted as they clinked their soda cans together, celebrating the start of their shared adventure. The opening credits rolled, and they melted into their couch, bound by the magic of cinema and the warmth of togetherness. Amidst the glow of the television screen, families journeyed into fantastical worlds as the narrative of their chosen film unfolded. For many, movies served as both an escape and a means to spark engaging conversations after the credits rolled. "Can you believe that happened?" a father would exclaim, sparking a lively discussion about the plot twists or character choices. Children, fueled by excitement and imagination, animatedly recreated their favorite scenes, transforming their living rooms into grand stages. With laughter echoing off the walls, the shared experience of the evening deepened their connections, weaving together a tapestry of cherished memories that would last long after the pizza boxes were cleared away. As families settled down into their cozy couches, popcorn bowls cradled in their laps, the transition from the buzz of the local store to the tranquility of home marked a sweet moment of togetherness. The familiar sound of the tape whirring in the VCR filled the room, creating a sense of anticipation that lingered like the aroma of freshly popped corn. "Shh, it's starting!" a child would whisper, eyes fixed on the glowing screen, their hearts racing in sync with the soundtrack of their film. The movie began, enveloping them in a world of imagination where heroes triumphed and laughter echoed, fostering bonds that would be treasured for years to come. As the film unfurled on the screen, families cheered for heroes, gasped at unexpected twists, and shared knowing glances during touching moments. Each laugh, each tear solidified the memories made, the bonds of love deepened by the tales spun within the cinematic world. As the credits rolled and the screen shifted from vibrant colors to the familiar glow of the living room, parents would turn to their children and engage in animated discussions about their favorite characters and scenes, weaving a narrative that extended beyond the film itself. But like every great story, there were lessons to be learned. The joy of movie nights and the nostalgia tied to Blockbuster didn't just disappear. It sparked reflections on how quickly change can reshape an entire industry. Families remembered not just the films they watched, but the bonds that they formed over those flickering images, drawing from the past to inform their present movie choices. The memories of those magical nights would not fade away. They became part of the fabric of family life, reminding everyone that even as technology evolved, the essence of togetherness endured. In the shadow of an industry adorned by rapid change, the late fees that once filled Blockbuster's coffers, almost $800 million annually, became a double-edged sword. Customers found themselves entangled in a web of frustration and begrudging loyalty, feeling the pinch of penalties as they attempted to navigate their movie selections. Families experienced the highs and lows of renting with this heavy cloud of late fees looming over them, transforming a joyous tradition into a stressful race against time. Yet, even amidst such challenges, the thrill of choosing a film, coupled with the promise of an unforgettable night, continued to bind families together. Despite the mounting frustrations, parents and children would reassure one another, "It's just a movie night, it'll be worth it." Collectively, they fostered a resilience that saw them return week after week, reinforcing the belief that these moments, lit by the glow of a screen, were worth navigating the hurdles of renting. Their laughter echoed through the store aisles, a testament to the cherished experiences that transcended the detracting influence of late fees. As the nostalgic warmth of family movie nights persisted, Blockbuster's reputation continued to thrive amidst rising competition, even as the world around it began to shift. Yet within its bright blue walls, whispers of change grew louder, casting fleeting shadows over the cherished traditions it had cultivated. Parents began to question the practicality of late fees while pondering alternatives to their beloved movie experience, unaware that a seismic shift was already underway. Blockbuster's legacy lives on in the hearts of those who cherished the simple joy of movie nights, reminding us that while technology may advance, the essence of family connection remains timeless. As we reflect on its story, we are prompted to embrace innovation while nurturing the bonds that truly matter. Subscribe to Deep Dive Chronicles for more stories of rise, fall, and redemption. Comment below, what memories do you have of Blockbuster?